Whitehaven Coal has failed in its bid to renew its $1 billion corporate loan. Just recently, I posted a video about the dramatic shift in surface temperatures, not only in the air but the sea, severely affecting our weather, link up here somewhere, and how we really do need to act urgently on climate change. I mean, you just got to look at the wildfires currently raging in Canada, with around 250 or more out of control. Now, I also suggested a few ways in which we as individuals can help. And one thing I forgot to mention was something I've been doing for a couple of years now, and that is supporting something called Market Forces. Now, their website is at marketforces.org.au, link below if I remember. Some time ago, they had people write to the banks to cease funding these coal projects, which I did as a shareholder and a customer. Well, it looks like it's actually worked, as Australia's big banks, namely the NAB and Westpac, and along with some other mega banks from Japan, Mizuho, and MUFG and SMBC, out of a total of 13 lenders, failed to renew the $1 billion corporate loan for Whitehaven Coal. Yes! So this makes Whitehaven unbankable, and it's a major development proving the effectiveness of people-powered movement to drive finance away from the fossil fuel industry. Now, this major tipping point in driving finance away from activities that are incompatible with the climate goals of the Paris Agreement is a great step forwards. Whitehaven secured the original loan 3 years ago, and it actually probably dates back to about 10 years. And the agreement back then was the $1 billion corporate loan Whitehaven could do with as it wanted, which could include opening new coal mines. Now, fast forward 3 years, and this demonstrates that these fossil fuel companies are on notice to start winding back their climate impacting activities. Now, unfortunately, Whitehaven still have $2.6 billion in cash, having raked in excessive profits from the exorbitant coal prices as a result of this energy crisis, thanks to something that's happening in the Northern Hemisphere. But Whitehaven are under pressure to return more of its cash to its shareholders. In fact, in 2022, which was only last year, 20% of the company's shareholders voted against their climate-wrecking growth plans, and instead demanded that it take the company in the opposite direction. We're getting there. So this is a warning to all companies with fossil fuel expansion plans on their to-do list, that banks can and will turn off the money tap. But it will be up to people like us, the people, to keep pressure up through organisations like Market Forces. In fact, there are actually places on their website where you can send an email to the banks, as I have done in the past, and I have just done to the Commonwealth Bank. There's even an email you can send to your super fund, which I have also just done, if they're supporting these sort of companies. So I've just sent an email to a super fund, of which I am a member, about Woodside's expansion of their climate-wrecking oil and gas plans, which just about every super fund in Australia is supporting. Even the International Energy Agency has said that no new oil field should be developed, but Woodside has got its Trion oil field development starting up. And this is despite the fact that 49% of its investors voted against its climate strategy in 2022 because it was just no good. So in fact, If you look at this graph, courtesy of Market Forces, you'll see that Woodside's projected oil and gas production is increasing rapidly, which goes against all of the IEA's projected decrease that is required to head towards net zero by 2050. As I said before, Woodside have even got an application in to extend their gas for another 50 years. It's just wrong. So I'd like you to urge you all to write to the banks using Market Forces website. And you can write to your super funds as well. And I urge you all to do this and also offer some sort of financial support to Market Forces if you wish. I'm not going to make you. We do need to desperately rein in these climate wrecking companies, and people power can help do this. Thanks very much for watching. Please do act if you're really feeling as strongly as I do about these climate changes and these fossil fuel companies that are really screwing us around. And also, if you could just help me by clicking on that like and subscribe button below, please, it really does help. And I've also, if I remember, included the link to Market Forces below, along with some of the other links for my Tesla referral, buying me a coffee and so on. It all helps. You just don't realize how much getting a YouTube channel up and running actually can cost. And that's all come out of my pocket so far. So anyway, thanks very much, and I'll see you all very soon.